Good morning, class. This is chemistry, and in the previous class, I have taught you about the matter, and in the matter, we were discussing that elements, right? In chapter 4, elements, compound. So, that in the previous class, I already taught you about the pure substances. I have taught you pure substances, and pure substances can be categorized into two, further divided, that is elements and compounds. Okay, so elements and compounds, they both are considered as the pure substance. Why as pure substance? As in the previous class I taught you that pure substances are made up of same kind of atoms or molecules, right? So elements are made up of atoms, compounds are made up of molecules, right? So today, first of all, today we are going to study only the element part, only the element and the categories in which we can divide the elements. Element can be divided into four categories that you can see: metal, non-metal, metalloids and noble gases. First of all, think of only two elements, that is metal and non-metal. These are the only main two. Okay, metals one, non-metal second. This third one actually combination of both metals and non-metals. Third one, that is metalloid. Metalloid is actually the combination. Combination means it actually have the properties of both the things, both metals and non-metals. And the fourth one is noble gases. So noble gases are the elements, are the substances which actually do not react with anything, which do not react with anything. Okay, so that is why we call them noble gases. And in the chapter 1 also you have heard other term for these noble gases. In chapter 1 you have read the word inert. That word you have read already. Inert gases, if you remember, helium, argon, krypton, these all are inert gases. So noble gases can be known as inert gases also. Okay, inert gases also. So now let's start with the properties of first of all element, and then one by one about four categories, right? Okay, so as we know that pure substances are only element and compound, so whenever we start the define of element or the compound, the first very important thing is we should mention the word pure substance. Pure substance, that is very important. Okay, now so in the define, first of all, as you can see, pure substance made up of only one kind of atom, because elements are made up of only atoms that cannot be converted into anything simpler. As we have studied in chapter 1, the word indivisible. Atoms are indivisible, means cannot be converted, cannot be divided. So same is here. Atoms that cannot be converted into anything simpler than itself by any physical or chemical process. Means not by the physical process and not even by the chemical process we cannot divide or convert the atoms. Okay, we cannot convert or divide the atoms. So that is the first definition of element. First definition of element. This is actually the main definition and you have to learn only this one, but I have asked you to write the other one also, this one, but this is my request not to learn this one. You should just know. You just should know that this is also the define of element. But whenever you write the define, you will write the first one. Okay. So here in this you can see they are starting from the basic substances. The basic substances from which all other substances are made. यानी कोई भी ऐसी चीज़ जिससे दूसरी चीज़ें बनी हुई हैं. Anything that is made up of only element. That is in this define. So it is better that you will go for the first define, not the second one. So elements, as till now we know only about 118 elements. 118 elements are there, from which 92 found on earth. अर्थ में से मिले हैं. एंड जैसे कि अर्थ मीन्स इट कैन बी टेकन आउट फ्रॉम द सॉइल, इट कैन बी टेकन आउट फ्रॉम द रॉक, एयर और वाटर. मीन्स फ्रॉम दीज थिंग्स दे आर फाउंड. वी फाउंड इट. ओके. एंड द रिमेनिंग 26 out of 118, 92 are found in the earth. Okay. And the 26, they are not found anywhere. They are made artificially. They are made artificially. Naturally बनाया नहीं गया, artificially बनाया है. Human beings ने बनाया है. Okay, artificially they are made up of. Okay, class? Okay. So now I just told you that there are 4 elements. On the basis of their properties, we divide the element into 4 categories: metals, non-metals, main, then metalloid and noble or inert gases. I just told you inert gases, noble gases or inert gases. Okay, so first of all we are going to study about the metals. What are actually metals? Metals, actually you most of the time use them without even knowing. हम यूज़ करते हैं बहुत सारे metals जिनका हमें पता भी नहीं होता. Gold, silver, they are very common. Iron, very common. Copper wires we use. Aluminium foil we use. Tin, zinc, magnesium, lead, calcium. These all are the metals. मतलब ये सारे एलिमेंट हैं और एलिमेंट में कौन सी कैटेगरी? मेटल. ओके, metals. They all are metals and many more are there. Other rest of the metals are also there. They are not only the few metals, there are many metals. Okay, and actually we use them. So now let's study their properties, that how can we say that these are metals. There should be some set of properties. कुछ properties होनी चाहिए. That is the reason why we classified only specific elements as metals, not all. Okay, So these are the property that we are going to study. So the first one, the metals are usually shiny, and the main word is lustrous. What is the meaning of lustrous? Shiny means जो metals होते हैं, mostly metal they shine, चमकते हैं वो, they shine, and they are hard also. Metals are lustrous and hard. You know the meaning of hard very well. But there is an exception. Exception का मतलब होता है कि किसी एक चीज़ में ये प्रॉपर्टी नहीं होती. वो है तो मेटल ही, but still it do not have that property which we just have studied. So just like it is written sodium. Sodium is a soft metal. अभी हमने पढ़ा that all metals are hard होते हैं, but exception, लेकिन सोडियम एक मेटल है which is a soft one. It is a soft metal. It is metal because it follows the other properties. But in this one, only in one, it has an exception. Okay. So sodium is the metal which is soft. That also can be asked to you. That name the metal which is soft. So you will say sodium. Sodium is the metal which is soft. Okay. Then the second one, they are solids. Means mostly metals are in solid state. We found them in solid state. But again one more exception, liquid metal. What is that liquid metal? Mercury. That is filled in our thermometer. Okay, that is filled in our thermometer. So the name of the metal is mercury. Mercury is the metal which is liquid in state. Okay. So two properties. Metals are shiny. Metals are lustrous and hard. Second, metals are solid except mercury. Okay. Now the third one, the third property, they are ductile. Now this word we have to remember very carefully and very well without any confusion. Ductile. Ductile means when we hammer the metal, we can take out the metal, we can stretch the metals into wires. यानी सारे metals नहीं, only few metals are there that we can hammer, जिन्हें हम hammer करते हैं, hammer से उन्हें पीटा जाता है, and then after some time we can take out the wires from them. Okay. So you can see they can be drawn or stretched into thin wires. जैसे gold wires होती हैं, silver की wires होती हैं, aluminium wires are there, copper wires are there. So these are the metals which are ductile, which can be drawn into thin wires. Okay, so those metals are called ductile. In the same way, one more property is there which is a little bit same to it. In the third one, in the ductile one, I said it can be drawn into thin wires. In malleable property, in this property, they can be beaten into thin sheets. Here the point is sheets. Ductile में हम wires बनाते हैं. अगर metal ductile है तो we can convert it into wires. But the property of malleable means we can just make thin sheets out of them. उनकी शीट्स बना लेते हैं, जैसे आयरन की शीट्स होती हैं. You must have seen the sheets of iron also. So we can make them, we can beat them and convert it to thin wires, thin sheets. So that is malleable. So no need to get confused. Ductile means drawn into thin wires. Malleable means beaten into thin sheet. That drawn word is used for the wires and beaten word is used for the sheets. Okay. Again one more exception. Zinc is brittle. Brittle means which can be converted into pieces. यानी अगर हम उसे हैमर करते हैं, यानी अगर हमने इसे हैमर से थोड़ा सा भी बीट किया, वो पीसेस में, जैसे कि चॉक टूट जाता है ना छोटे छोटे पीसेस में, चॉक इट डिवाइडेड. So in the same way zinc also break into pieces. Okay, so that is why we use the word brittle. Zinc is brittle in nature because it converted into thin pieces. Okay, now the next property, the metals are good conductors. Good conductors. Conductors means which can pass easily. Which can pass easily what? Heat and electricity. Metals can pass heat and electricity through them and very easily. Very easily. That is why we use in the electricity, in the appliances, we use only metals for making the wires or any other part of it, because metals are good conductor of heat and electricity. यानी जल्दी से देखो, जब भी हम घर में कुछ भी खाना बनाते हैं, ठीक है, सो अगर हम उसमें स्पून रख दें, सपोज स्पून आपने उस जो भी बन रहा है खाना उसमें रख दिया, थोड़े टाइम के बाद दैट स्पून विल ऑल्सो गेट हीटेड, वो भी गर्म हो जाती है ना, बिकॉज इट इज़ अ मेटल, इट इज़ मेड अप ऑफ मेटल, इट इज़ मेड अप ऑफ मे बी इट कैन बी एल्यूमिनियम और एनी अदर मेटल, सो दे गेट heated up very well. So they are good conductors of heat and electricity. But now one more exception, tungsten. The name is tungsten. Tungsten is a poor conductor. Normally metals are good conductor, but tungsten is bad, poor conductor of electricity. Okay. Then the sixth one, they have high melting and boiling point. The metals have high melting point. यानी अगर हमें मेटल्स को मेल्ट करना है, लिक्विड फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करना है, तो दे नीड अ लॉट ऑफ टेम्परेचर. एट अ वेरी हाई टेम्परेचर दे स्टार्ट मेल्टिंग, and after melting again they take a very high temperature for boiling. Okay, so their melting point and boiling point, their melting point and boiling point both are very high melting and boiling points. The next one, they produce a specific sound. They produce a specific sound. What kind of that sound is? जब भी हम मेटल्स को किसी चीज़ से स्ट्रक करते हैं, मारते हैं, सो एक आवाज़ आती है, एक जैसे कि घंटी बजती है ना, जैसे आप घंटी बजाते हो कितनी अच्छी आवाज़ आती है. या अगर सपोज हमारे घर में यूटेंसिल्स अगर गिर जाते हैं तो दे गिव अ वेरी स्पेसिफिक साउंड, दे गिव वेरी स्पेसिफिक साउंड, जस्ट लाइक रिंगिंग साउंड. ओके, वी कॉल इट रिंगिंग साउंड. ठीक है, सो मेटल्स हैव अ रिंगिंग साउंड, and that is why we have given a word to the metals that they are sonorous. They are sonorous. Sonorous means which produces a ringing sound. Okay, that produces a ringing sound, so we call it sonorous. Okay, class? Okay, so today we have studied about the elements. That there are 4 types of elements and only about the properties of metals. Okay, we have studied only about the properties of metals. About non-metal we will study in our next class. But remember, non-metals have completely different or opposite properties than the metals. जो metals की properties हैं, non-metals की properties उससे almost opposite होती हैं. That is why we call them non-metal. Okay, so in next class I will teach you that. Okay, thank you.